1161 and 1584 AM. Online and in stereo on digital radio. Tayside and Fife's Tay AM.
The headlines this hour: Perthshire pensioner killer abandons appeal, benefits cap backed by MPs, a minibus boost for Dundee alcohol charity. Good morning. The killer of a Perthshire pensioner has dropped his appeal against his conviction and sentence. 47-year-old William Keane was ordered to serve a minimum of 22 years after being found guilty of murdering Jenny Methvin. The 8-year-old died at her Fortivia's home on the 20th of February last year. It's now emerged a deadline for lodging an appeal has passed. MPs have voted to back a controversial cap on annual benefit increases. Last night they approved a 1% limit on most working age welfare payments until 2016. MPs voted in favour by 324 to 268 in a second reading of the bill, giving a majority of 56. Sky's chief political correspondent John Craig's in Westminster and has been assessing the results.
After a bruising and at times bad-tempered debate in the House of Commons, David Cameron and senior Tories will be pleased and indeed relieved that they have won comfortably. Now that was despite a smallish Lib Dem rebellion.
Police say work is expected to resume again this morning at a Lanarkshire cemetery in the search for the body of a schoolgirl missing for over 50 years. It's believed the remains of Moira Anderson, who vanished in 1957, weeks before her 12th birthday, could be hidden inside a grave in Old Monkland Cemetery in Coatbridge. Dundee University forensic expert Sue Black and officers from Strathclyde Police have been at the site since yesterday. Fears young girls are making unhealthy choices in relation to exercise are to be discussed today. A Dundee researcher feels teens are being put off sport because they think it's not feminine. An event's being held at the Science Centre discussing the issue. Morgan Windrum-Geddes says more needs to be done to encourage girls to feel confident.
Offering alternatives to some of the traditional sport, also offering classes where, there's a immediate attention to the fact that it doesn't matter what you look like, just come and enjoy the class.
There's an appeal for witnesses following the theft of drain covers in Cooper Angus. They were taken yesterday afternoon. Officers are keen to trace two men seen in the area driving a purple-coloured Volkswagen vehicle. It's thought they'd been heading towards the Newtile area. And new services will be available to recovering alcoholics in Dundee thanks to a new minibus. Jericho House has managed to raise cash for the vehicle, which will be used to plan out-of-town trips and develop existing programmes. It's being delivered to the charity today. Local supporter Councillor Fraser McPherson says he's delighted it's been made possible.
I think it's really good news that Jericho House will so much benefit from having a new minibus. It will transform the lives of service users, letting them get out and about. And I have to say, very grateful thanks to everybody who's made this new minibus possible.
Now turning to Tayside and Fife's weather, dry